And like I told you, I have a surprise for you on the show today. I have with me a seasoned Nigerian rapper, a musician, a songwriter, an actor. He has won numerous awards because of his musical artistry, his musical prowess. I mean, I don't even know how to start from because his list is long. He is amazing. He has done well, even in the movie industry. You've seen him in Quam's Money. You've seen him in Merry Man. You've seen him in Jennifer's Diary. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Internationally, he has a BET award to his name. Nationally, he has headers. He has several awards to his name. And I have the one and only, the entertainer with a cause, the only FalzTheBahdGuy. Welcome on board.
What up?
Welcome.
How far?
Oh, well, I did. You don't say I know for even because your list, as in you.
Thank you. I like that introduction. Introduction is only power.
How are you feeling? I love your jacket. Will you leave it for me?
I will think about it.
You will think about it.
It's still new, so let me wear it small. Let me still wear it small.
So when I'm wearing it, everyone will know that it's Falz that gave me. How are you feeling today? Welcome to City Cafe and welcome to City 1051.
Thank
I think you have a theme for crochet. Is that your new?
Yeah. I love crochet. I mean, it's not only crochet that's like my new vibe, but crochet is a big part of my new vibe. Like it's it's because it's a good way to like play with colors and I'm a very colorful personality.
I mean, I like the fact that you're expressive with colors because when it comes to colors, men are always trying to shy away from it, but you send at all.
No,
It's good to have you back in the music scene from your haters and now to you dropping an EP. Let's talk about the EP first. Before the Feast, what mental space were you at before you dropped that EP? Because you just dropped it on us like a bombshell.
Straight. No time,
no long talk. You guys just eat from this. This is the appetizer. I still have more coming. So what was the creative process like making the EP?
For me, I've been I kind of took some time to like step back a bit and just relax, just rest up and just gather myself. I just needed a break. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated. Also, I had a surgery.
Yeah.
So I've been in recovery. I'm still in recovery like this.
I was going to ask you because I've been seeing you jumping on stage. It's like
I'm in a good place.
Okay, good.
Almost 100, but not quite yet 100. But
okay.
Everything is well. And so during this downtime, I wasn't just sleeping and resting and taking medicine.
You were creating songs.
I was working. I was, out here putting in work for this. So this is pretty much all the work that went in during this time, and also it's meant to set the tone, as the name implies, for that which is to come. Before the Feast is an EP, which is a prequel to an album called The Feast.
All right. So now that you're giving us the appetizer, before the feast, when are we eating the main? When we go chop the main course meal?
In fact, this one not even be appetizer yet. This one palate cleanser. When you first go restaurant, they go say, take this one to cleanse your palate, get ready. Yeah. Then when you get to the feast itself, you get appetizer, main course, and dessert, all in one.
So that is what the album is going to be about.
In fact, the album.
Please, this one, we need to actually sit down to talk about it because first of all, the EP is amazing.
Thank you, I appreciate
it was worth the wait. Worth the wait. My favorite is that shika shaka. There's a part in the song I was going to ask you, but maybe off air because it's not really radio friendly. You're going to tell me what it means.
No, I did for you.
Yeah, but I really love that song, shika shaka. I don't know how you're very witty with your lyrics, and that's one thing that people love about you. You're just really relatable. Like you drop your songs, people can literally sit down and hear what you're saying and relate to them. Even when it comes to societal issues as well. But before we even go to that, because a lot of people must have been expecting that you would have discussed a few societal issues, in that EP. And you gave your reason that you just wanted to create songs that would just make people happy. Yeah. But apart from that, was that only the reason, or you were trying to avoid, being in that space again? Because you were really out there.
I've always been.
Yeah.
I've always been out there. I'm always gonna be forever and ever. Nothing is gonna change that.
Yeah.
It's a part of my personality. It's a part of my life.
Okay.
Of course, by by no means a part of my artistry as well. So it'll always be there. But of course, from time to time, you move now. I'm the same guy, the same guy that gave you soft work, same guy that gave you everything I've done in the past. It's still the same guy that gave you This Is Nigeria, that gave you the Moral Instruction album. So, from time to time, as an artist, you enter into different phases, different themes, for your projects, and that's just not the theme for this one. It doesn't mean that anything has changed. Anything that cannot change. It's just a part of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is just a feast that we all have to enjoy. And what you just came out from a very serious situation. Let's just have fun. I love that. I love that.
Coming to
Bedus and back you delivered, my guy. You delivered. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even capping. So let's talk about this upcoming album. Is it still in works or it's already there?
Almost done. Right now, maybe I'm like 80% done. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Like 80%. But I still want to record a few tracks and add to what I have to make sure that the feast is
we're in for it.
Loaded. But it's sounding beautiful. I know that I've ever been excited about a project like this before. I'm very excited about it.
So please, can I guess the name? Since it's before the feast, is the album name going to be The Feast?
It is.
Oh, really?
It is The Feast. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that simple.
I feel smart. All right, The Feast.
It's literally that simple. It's called The Feast.
Now, Falz is dropping an album soon and it's going to be called The Feast. In case it changes the name.
It's not going to change. It cannot change.
I remember that Edie guessed it on the show, The Feast. Lovely. I love that. So who are we expecting on this album?
It's a whole movement. That's why you can't change. There's before the feast and then there's feast. Maybe now, because of the way everything is going, I'm thinking maybe I'll do after the feast. After the
feast, right? Like, give us everything. I love that.
Yeah, so, I can't announce any collaborations yet. Also, because like I said, I'm still like 80%. Imagine now I'm sure of a song now, and then by the time I'm 100%, the song is not there again. Let me not announce yet.
Okay, I feel you.
It's premature.
I feel you. Well, at least, okay, let's start with producers. Are we expecting Chills as well?
Most likely. Nothing is sure.
This your answer is diplomatic or fast.
Nothing is sure, my dear. Because it's not even my fault. It's always a selection process.
Okay.
We record and then at the end of the day we then choose.
Okay.
So there's no song that is sure. Maybe only track one.
Yeah, give us now. Let us. You've given us appetizer. We need to at least perceive the aroma of the feast. Let's know what we're coming to eat.
Track one. Only thing I can say to you is track one on that project is not likely to change. And that track one is probably the best song I've ever written in my life.
Wow. Now I'm actually sitting at the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's as much as I can say. I don't even want to give you the title yet.
You've not even given me anything. I know it's the best song, but if I said anything, but it's fine. Let's keep salivating for the album. But let's focus on the EP now. Each song obviously has its meaning. Yeah. Which would you say took the most out of your time, the most out of your energy trying to create the song?
On Before the Feast, I mean, there was no one song that like necessarily took a long time or anything. They just came natural. Even especially with the collaborations. The collaborations were easy. It's like these are people that I've always wanted to work with, and they're super, super talented, and we just clicked, and that's what made it easy. Everything was just smooth and sweet, and it was a delicious process, creating this body of work. It was so mad. Only thing I can say, maybe the one song that I've had for the longest is Popping Tonight. Funny enough, featuring Fino and Shabo. We recorded this song
Yeah. Oh, way before.
A long time ago. You will not believe. Wow. I can't remember the exact year, but maybe it was like 2020 or something. It's been quite a while.
Wow.
Yeah, but then it's just one of those songs, it's a special song, so you don't want to rush it. You don't want to do anything with it. And then you find a project that it fits perfectly on.
Okay.
And that's what happened with that.
Great. So I want to get into your head now as a rapper.
Yeah.
Please, how do you just sit and think of, okay, I feel like dropping a song right now, and you just think of a title, who go pay? then you think of the lyrics, then you think of Arugbo Jedbisi. Like, how do you guys do it? Just walk me through a daily routine of creating a song for
First of all, before I answer that question, earlier when you asked me, I'm doing like I'm from abroad. Well, I think you need to off this.
I told you. I told you. Please,
my dear.
We're going to turn it up.
He's really working.
He's working, right? Sorry. The weather. It's the weather. So, guys, I have Falz in the building. You can ask him any question on WhatsApp 0909 916 4403. Falz the Bad Guy is here on City Cafe. So, walk me through your daily routine.
Yeah, creative process is, to be honest, it changes, and I think even now more than ever, I'm trying to create differently. I'm trying to, even do differently from how I normally create. But how I normally create is maybe I already have a beat, and I'll just continue listening to it and writing. I write best when I'm alone. So I'm writing, and when I'm done writing, then I hit the studio. I have a studio in my house, so it's very easy for me. Hit the studio, record on it, probably send it to the producer. Producer will arrange, remove this, put this, add this, do this, and then at the end of the day we have a track. If it's a collab, either we're in the studio together or we send files back and forth. It's a very fun process. That's what I can say. It's very fun.
And it's obvious in the music. Yeah. Who would you say is your best collaboration so far of all the songs?
I know why we ask this kind of question.
Well, it's a question.
So if I say, this person is my best, how do you expect that other person to feel?
Man, everyone has their favorites now. At the end of the day, you can't like everybody.
I don't have favorites.
Yeah, which one made more sense? Which one did you enjoy most?
Everything made sense. Everything.
Falz, why are you doing this to me now?
Now the fine woman at the corner.
I'm not. But seriously though, how do you stay out of drama? Because you're one artist that, apart from being at the forefront of fighting for justice, especially for the youth, that's the only thing that they can actually.
That's the only drama.
How do you stay away from drama? Like, no girl has come to drag you, say, Falz, do this, you do this. Are you? When are you even getting married, please?
Good question. Very good question.
When are we even getting, Chivido just finished though. When are we going to have a Falzy do or
something?
Like
my mom. You sound like my mom.
Oh, sorry. I'm the African girl in me is just coming. It's just coming through. Sorry.
No. When the Lord says it's time, I'm ready. When the Lord says it's time. Yeah. I cannot rush.
You cannot rush it.
God time is best time.
But do we have one sweetheart around the corner that...
Are you asking if I'm in a relationship? Is that a question?
No.
Don't go through corner. Come direct.
Okay, do you have a girlfriend?
At this current moment like this, as in personally now, whether I'm in a relationship?
Yes.
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Thank you very much for that question. You see...
I'm listening. Don't worry, I have all the time.
Sincerely speaking, I'm single to stupor.
Wow.
Very single.
Wow, the same bowl.
Wonderful. This life is, to be honest, is an easy life. Because people in a relationship, they are going through stress.
A lot. But how did you survive social media for the past 3 days? Because now we have Sharon Oja, now we have Chibido.
Yeah.
It's still
how are we surviving? Even this weather. Look outside now.
Lord, do it for us.
But my blanket is warm. Just use down to hold body, quite literally. And what can I do?
Right. At the end of the day, we move. But you're ready to get married.
I will be ready when. I'll be ready when I and this is what I actually genuinely think about things like marriage and all these things. When you cannot really rush it. You have to feel within you that you are ready. True. And I think, how people say, the one, I met the one, or love at first sight, lamba. Everything is lamba.
My best friend.
I'm going to be honest, everything is lamba. Love at first sight. Finding someone that you want to settle down with is a combination of being ready and then meeting someone that ticks all your boxes. All your life, you probably have met people that ticked your box.
True.
Or your boxes. But because you weren't ready at that time, they didn't seem like the one.
Okay.
So the one, in my opinion, is a combination of being ready for that commitment and meeting someone that ticks all your boxes. So when the time comes, we'll take those two criteria.
I mean, I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully you give me a tribute to buy, and nobody's going to drag me online for not being invited to your wedding. All right.
That's if I do a big wedding. That's if I do a public wedding.
Well,
That's
even if it's private.
If you don't already just find out that this guy already married, already have 2 children.
What if? Why do I feel like that might be going on right now?
Right now, you never know.
Oh.
You never know.
All right. So we still have you here, and we'll go back to listen to Ugope, because this is actually like a jamist of all jam. Falz featuring Adekunle Gold, and we have to listen to the news at noon. But Falz is still here. I actually enjoyed my conversation with you.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nice. Thank you so much.
Are you always this very, apart from indoors, are you always this lively and cool?
To be honest, I don't even know how I managed to find the ginger, because this is still too early for me. Normally, I would still be sleeping at this time.
Are you serious? You're not an early person.
I hate early mornings.
That means 9 to 5.
The worst in the morning. If you wake me up in the morning, I wake up angry.
Are you for real?
I mean, not every day, but almost every day.
Almost every. That's like, I like the honesty.
Yeah.
All right. So, before the feast, wonderful project. And I know that when it comes, because you're already like a prominent artist, you expect like an amount of reception. But to be honest, but this reception you're getting from the EP, is that what you were expecting?
A lot more than I expected, to be honest. Once it dropped, once the EP dropped, it's been very, very good response. Nowadays things it's sort of different. Like marketing music in this era, is different from sort of what it's been over the years. But even at that, it's been very positive. It's been very beautifully received. So I'm very excited about that.
Okay, you just said something about marketing music now in this era, and how it's a little bit different. Looking at Afrobeat back then and Afrobeat now, how well do you think it has evolved? Looking at the new sounds that we have now, to be honest, like you as an artist that's been in the game for a long time, do you think it is, looking back, some of the artists that left the track would be proud of what we have now?
I think so. I think what I can say definitely about the current scenario of the industry, maybe it's just is a little more vice versa. Just in this at least in the setting and the pool of people that we are having, a lot more diverse, very diverse. Very different sound and style and music. I like it. There's so many people right now doing their stuff. I think some people call them the new cat.
Yes, new cats.
So many of the new cats. I do admire.
Like who? Which of them do you admire?
Speaking of new cat, I don't know if we can call Ashake a new cat.
Okay.
Because I know he's been grinding for a while. He's just obviously only got recent.
Yeah.
Mainstream. Billboard. Ashake is definitely someone I really mess with his music. I like Rema. I love Ira Star. The everything, the whole
everything.
OP, like the OP is
the
just
whole package.
He's just going. The OP is just mad. Omale.
Right.
I think Omale is very talented.
Right.
Omale is very talented. Buju, of course, Benson. I've worked with him, as well.
Okay.
I think out of these guys I've mentioned, he's probably the only one that I've worked with.
Okay. How about Shay Vibes? Do you like Shay Vibes?
I find his stuff interesting. Yeah, I like.
What amongst them do you think that you have a great synergy with while making the music amongst the new cuts now? We have a host of them. Charlie Puppy is there. We have a lot of them. Who do you think would really sink into the kind of rap music?
I think I would make probably all these people I mentioned though. Actually,
okay.
All these people I mentioned, I think we would click well in studio.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I listen to people, I'm usually drawn to people that I just really
resonate
appreciate how unique their sounds are, and usually when I get together with people like that, we make great music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk movies a bit, because I love to see you in movies. You are a character on your own. So whenever you're in movies, like you're always trying to, you make it different. You bring in your A game and stuff. And one movie I really appreciate is Brotherhood. you really were not the Jennifer Falz.
Yeah.
You were serious. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Brotherhood. How did that movie, what did it take from you? Was it quite demanding?
Just
jumping into that character.
Just before Brotherhood, I was already saying to myself, like, look, next couple of roles I want to take now, I want to do serious P's, because I've been almost typecast, just comedic roles for a while. But for me, it's like, I'm a lot more than that, man. There's a lot in me, and people are not using me well. Come on, what's all this? And then Jadi had reached out about the.
Shout out to Jadi, wonderful producer.
Oh man,
she's
her work
amazing.
is amazing.
She's amazing.
She told me, okay, there's this is the story. What she first said is an action film. I said, action, count me in. I am there. And then she told me it's a serious role. I was like, yes, beautiful, exactly what I've been looking for. And as soon as I saw the script, I knew it was gonna be a big one. And I knew it was gonna be a big one. And I'm excited that I was a part of that project. Yeah.
I mean, it was really worth the wait, worth the wow, watching it, and
great film,
you delivered a stellar role in
Thank
it.
You so much.
And
thank you.
Let's go back to music. Sorry, I'm taking you back and forth.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's a whole lot. You are a full package. Only you want to be a musician. Only you an artist. Everything just you. Now back to the music. The one person I feel like you really work well with is Adekunle Gold. Apart from Simi, what's the relationship like with Adekunle Gold?
Amazing, man. It's my GG. Like, it's my GG. I think even now. Obviously myself and Simi we're working together consistently for a while, so we grew pretty close, but now I think I'm even closer to AG. For a while, so we grew pretty close, but now I think I'm even closer to AG.
I hope she's not jealous.
I mean, I hope. No, but of course I still try to keep that relationship very much alive with Simi. Of course, she's still they're like family, man. Both of them, they're like family. It's like one big family. So
okay, that's good.
I love them to bits.
To bits, good.
To bits,
so your fans are asking a series of questions right here. Someone says, "What makes you? Why did you go into music?" And the same person is asking, "How many girlfriends do you have?"
So because I said I don't have a girlfriend. How did they arrive at many? When I said I don't have any.
That means plenty.
No, the answer to that one is 0. What's the first question again?
How did you get into music? I mean, this is something that you said on and on and on, but I think maybe she's just probably not know about it.
I fell in love with it like when I was like in secondary, and ever since then I just kept on going, and here I am today.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Another person here says, "Good afternoon, Ini. Is this really Falz of Jennifer's Diary? It sounds so different. Please tell him to speak that way." And you get this a lot, right?
Yeah.
They want you to hear the Falz of Jennifer's Diary.
It's probably the most annoying thing in life. When they see me outside and they say, "Oh, hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And I'm probably not even in the mood. I'm probably just, maybe I'm even hungry. I'm cranky. See, no, talk like that. Talk like, oh man, what is all this? Emma stress life me. Hey, Joe, please,
life of being
don't
a celebrity.
stress my life. No, that thing can be very stressful.
Okay, so this person here says, "No question for you, Falz. I just love you, and your voice. I download your song anytime, any day, and even before we knew Adekunle Gold, I've always loved you and Simi together." I'm quiet.
They have started. See, what's funny about this movie is that they no one agree.
They no one agree, right?
That time me and Simi been drop chemistry. Obviously, all the songs made like love
yes,
things.
Yes.
So then believe.
But first, the cover of that chemistry said.
No, we say no what they do.
Not set agenda. No be small.
So they believe say okay, this relationship day when for real life, Simi come out say she don't marry Adekunle Gold. There's still no one agree.
They say not lie, but the synergy, the chemistry was between you and Simi.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to music, I give it to you guys.
No, it's it's she's like my musical soulmate. Yeah, we really click and make a lot of great music together.
All right. So let me just, we've spoken a lot about the EP, and I know that it's on all DSPs. Everyone can go stream it. Tag files. There's a challenge already. The basic challenge is on your page. People actually, going to restaurants and people leaving somewhat like that on TikTok. So you can do that and tag files as well. But this is just something that I really want to ask you. You just said something about how it's annoying when you're not really in the mode as a celeb, but people want you to be 100% every time. If you could leave being a celebrity for like a year and live a normal life, like basic life, you go anywhere and nobody comes to say, hey, I want the accent, would you do that?
Make person out there say music money man.
Maybe somebody actually wants to be a musician, and because a lot of up and coming artists expect that when they drop one song, the next thing they're buying is
not the same. I mean, of course, there's huge potential for earning, huge, very huge. There's musicians make a lot of money. However, it's not, like I said, it's not everyone and it's not every time that's like that.
Which of your songs actually got you like the most money? Which of your songs got you the most cash flow?
It's tough for me to say, man. I have to speak to my guys to consult the books, and I don't really pay that close attention to the numbers like that. But I think what I would say though is like my entire catalog up until this point has been fetching me quite a good bag. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Even
if you retire like in 5 years time,
I'll be good.
Yay, I love the energy. I'm already thinking of going into music like this. So as a creative, when you drop a song, people love it. There's a particular song that they vibe to, but do you sometimes get that one song that people are not really resonating with, but you think it's a song to you? It's a jam.
No, man, idea happen now.
Now, from this EP, which one do you feel say people never...
No, it's too early now.
It's too early now?
It's too early now.
Okay, which of all your songs, which one do you feel like people slept on?
I feel like Operation Sweep. I feel like people slept on Operation Sweep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of something most recent as well.
Yeah, because you dropped it alongside
IndyK. Yeah. And I think so. Maybe that was it as well. Because it was such a monster record.
Yeah.
And so maybe because it was dropped alongside, and that's the thing about music. It's not just the drop; it's also marketing. Is everything can be quite complicated, in this game. So it's not just white and black. But I would say I think that song was slept on.
All right. I mean, it has been fun. I feel like I could keep on talking to you on and on and on and on.